We are traveling to Iceland next month. This is a story of friendship. This is the story of Laura and Jess. We met at university. We started casually cycling together. Our first athletic endeavour together was on the university rowing team, where Jess was my captain in the women's 8. We seemed to click well enough and decided to up the ante. A lot.
I was going to say that that I also had no idea why on earth we decided to do trans, but then I realized 2017 was the year where we started just hanging out because we wanted to and not because of proximity or living in the same place or whatever. It was more intentional. Ooh, actually, I remember being in the car with you. I seemed to feel like it was on a road trip. We were traveling together and I asked you, hey Laura, you've done Transperv twice. Would you ever do it again? And you were like, yeah, you would. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And oh my gosh, it just came back to me. But yes, I think it must have been in that road trip. So yeah, that's how we decided to do Transperv, which is pretty much the same way we decided to do the Rift, funnily enough.
In 2018, we entered the Transperviaans 24-hour mountain biking marathon. This event, which had the title as the longest single-stage team mountain bike event in the world for 6 years, is a team event on an unmarked route. This ensures teamwork amongst everyone and brings out a camaraderie, making it an unforgettable experience. Our training in preparation for that race was poor, but the camaraderie was strong. With a 4-year COVID-enforced hiatus, the pain from the experience faded, and we managed to convince ourselves that we wanted to spend a freezing night pedaling through the Brabianskloof once again, and entered for the 2022 event. This cemented our team cycling adventure credentials. Although we didn't want to do the same race for a third time, the challenge and novelty had worn off by the second time, if we're being completely honest. We enjoyed doing events as a team. The search for the next adventure was on. I don't quite know how it happened. It probably started off as a joke. I had seen a video on the Global Cycling Network about the Rift gravel race in Iceland. It looked fantastic, like a complete bucket list ride. Who doesn't want to cycle around an active volcano in Martian terrain? Jess and I had both been getting more into gravel riding, and I sent her the video saying, we should totally enter, lol. From there, the idea somehow got momentum. It probably helped that Mike had always wanted to travel to Iceland, so he volunteered to be our support crew. Somehow, the day after entries for the Rift 2023 opened, Jess and I were on the phone together, making sure to click the enter button at the exact same time. We were committed. So that's how we got here. 8 weeks before our flight, preparation started in earnest. We researched bike boxes and what rental car options were best for transporting bicycles in Iceland. We booked a training camp to practice traveling with our bikes, riding on gravel terrain, and to build our aerobic base. But you already know this because you've watched the other videos. Our goal for the Rift is to finish before cut-off, 14 hours of gravel grinding. With temperatures around 10 degrees Celsius, many water crossings, prevailing winds, and summer days that never get dark, it promises to be one hell of an experience. One that we will do, as always, together.